Right, folks, I've got a quick one for you. We mentioned it last week, the old Paul O'Grady show that was on Friday night, the Lily Savage thing. Did anybody watch it? I know Cam Lockett was going to, I was myself. I've watched it in the end. Really enjoyed it, but I expected to. Said the name many times in the past. I like Paul, like him a lot, and loved his alter ego. But really enjoyed the show, it was fantastic. But have you seen that bit in the news? It was out a couple of days ago, and they've mentioned it again today. During the course of the show, Paul's doing a lot of the narrating as though he's obviously still alive, still with us. They've picked up snippets from loads that he said over the years because he's had thousands and thousands of TV hours, and they've cobbled something together to make it look like in the main he's narrating the show. But they was going to do it with a form of AI because AI is being very prevalent now, and they was going to do something there to make it sound like it was Paul so they could put in their own scripts as and where they wanted it, and they found they just couldn't do it. AI isn't advanced enough to get Paul O'Grady's accent as close as it should be. Probably because he's not your full Scouse, he's Birkenhead. It's a bit different, a bit unusual. And he's got a rant about him like I have myself. And they just couldn't match it up. They tried it on numerous occasions and they thought, no, doesn't sound enough like him. I thought that was fascinating. But I have read since that they've said Paul O'Grady was the biggest technophobe in the world. Well, I would suggest he was the second biggest, because I'm the biggest technophobe, there's no doubt about that. And they said he would have hated AI, he would have hated that, so it's worked out well. If you've not seen the show, folks, give it a watch whenever you get the chance. There was two fantastic jokes in there. One I've forgotten already, some crap, not jokes, bits that happened. But one, he was on about his ex-boyfriend, the one that died, Murphy, was it Murphy? He said, yes, me and Murphy, we've got one of them open relationships. I won't tell you the next line. I'd never heard it before. I thought it was a killer line, an absolute killer line, absolute top-notch Paul O'Grady line. I loved it. So, if you do watch it, listen out for that line. Him and Murphy, they've got an open relationship. I'll leave that one with you, folks. As I say, if you've not watched it, please do. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure you will.